What's good, everyone? I'm Tragic, and we are Tragic and Tropes. Today, we are going to do a breakdown and review of episode 4 and episode 5 of season 6 of My Hero Academy. I hope y'all are ready and excited because, man, did episode 5 deliver. Let's get right into the video. After Twice's death, we have Dabi versus Hawks still, and Dabi is giving him the work. And we kind of learned some background history about Dabi. They're fooling around with his true identity. We're probably going to get it soon. But we also learned that his idol is Stain and that he wants to carry out his mission. I don't know how that is going to come into play in the future, but I felt it was worth mentioning in this video, and it's going to be important. I'm going to say it again and over again. Mirko is a badass, man. Look at some of these smooth transitions and fight scenes. Every time she shows up, it's lit. I'm already seeing versus discussions with like best girl between Mirko and Yurichi. Shout out to my homie Vante. I'm gonna link his TikTok down below. Check out his content. But Mirko is a gangster. Like, oh my gosh. Bones animation is nothing to be slept on. The studios in the anime industry are competing right now for best animation this season, and Bones is killing it. Look at Mirko. We are seeing her movement through her eyes. She looks down at the ground and we see her jump up. You really feel like a bunny in this scene. You know what I'm saying? Mirko has put her life on the line here. She has put her life and her body. These Nomus are pulling her by the hair, biting her at the leg, trying not to let her go. And I'm just wondering if Mirko is going to recover from this. I don't believe she is going to be a top 5 hero after this. I think the damage that she is suffering right now is going to be too much. And I don't know if I can handle another hero losing their powers. I wept when the boy Mirio lost his shit. Let's talk about some of the Nomus in this episode. The female Nomu who had that weird creepy voice. Please don't ever ask me to imitate someone's voice again because that was terrible. She sounded creepy and weird. And through process of elimination, she found out that Eraser was taking her quirk away. And if you like chess and strategy, I feel like this scene is going to appeal to you. Or competitive video games, sports. And it felt very Shikamaru. When that Nomu came down from the ceiling, I was like, oh my god, these Nomus are scary. And then I also thought how easier it'd be if I could floss with teeth like that. I don't know. The situation is fucked up right here in this fight. And Aizawa realizing that, doing the same breakdown like the Nomu did, and telling Mike to go. Just that scene of them running away, and the shield guy protecting them, and Aizawa being like, Mike, I'm counting on you. For some reason, it gave me goosebumps, and I could feel how monumental of a task it was about to be running in there. I mean, look who they're running at. The video I want to show with sound from episode 4 is Mike's attack, man. The way he ran in, and the camera pans, and the colors of yellow as it goes. Boy, that joint was litty. Check it out. At the end of this episode, Mike is carrying away the doctor, and a few things happen here. One, he reveals how revolting it feels to hold this human being, and that just proves that the seining topics are starting to pop up. It's becoming more mature of a show. Like, I felt that too, like, ugh. And then we learn that Shigaraki has the original All-for-One quirk, and that All-for-One only kept a copy. This is big news. This is setting us up for the new All-for-One and One for All, Deku, Shigaraki, is going to be massive. We are stepping foot into Season 6, Episode 5 now, Thrill of Destruction. And guys, I don't know. I was a little speechless at the end of this episode. This episode was bonkers. It was My Hero showing us they will kill off some characters. Death is going to happen on a massive level. Before Shigaraki even woke up, I knew that Exless was dead. When the homie was like, yo, you stay here and deal with Shigaraki, I'd have been like, bro, what? That was a death order and a death wish. The music, it was ominous when Shigaraki woke up. And when he grabbed his head, Exless, Tropes knew he was taking that cape.
Debo!
Run that. Give me that shit. Within 2 seconds of waking up, Shigaraki is waxing a hero, showing us that there is going to be hero death and destruction. I'm loving it. My Hero is not taking their foot off the gas. The amount of emotions that I experienced in this clip, from the perspective we get while the Nomu is running at Endeavor, to the reflection of the Nomu's attack through the eyeball, and finally Gramps Torino showing up at the end, I was taken away. Tokoyami got some screen time this episode, and I loved right away when he saw that Hawks was in danger. My man busted out a fat gum and said, I'm going to save Hawks. A point to bring up is that I still felt like Hawks wasn't going to die. My hero hasn't given me that Attack on Titan feel of that every hero or villain is in danger of death. So that Tokoyami was the one that came in and rescued him, I was like kind of predicting that. Hawks' wings are burnt. Mirko's arm and leg are gone. And it just brings up the question, how much have the heroes sacrificed already to this point? The silhouette of Dabi versus Tokoyami facing off was already intense. And then the back action brought this scene to life, letting you know that it is an active battle and that there is still a war going on. Comical relief is always needed, and this giant ass falling out of the sky delivered. And I want to show you a little something that it reminded me of.
It's raining little white women. My prayers have been answered.
The city is being evacuated, and if Bleach has taught me anything about a replica city being built or a city being evacuated, it is going to be destroyed through battle. There's been a lot of foreshadowing letting us know that shit is about to get fucked up, but here some things happened in quick succession. The first, One for All speaking to Deku, the decay spreading, the birds flying, and the music. Shigaraki's decay starts at the battle scene in the lair of the hospital. And if you don't have mobility or you can't fly, you're dead. Look at who just died. The Nomus. That shield hero. I thought Aizawa was done for. The Nomu pulling Aizawa as the decay was coming, it reminded me of a crab pulling the crab on top of it down so that no crabs can escape the bucket. Shigaraki's attack left me speechless. This is when the fan hits the shit. How many heroes are dead? How many heroes are injured? And how many heroes feel defeated after this massive attack? We know Gramps Torino does. The last point of discussion that I want to bring up is my man Deku is finally getting some screen time. And look at the character development. He turns, he leads the force with an attack right away, and he's not even crying. So all you haters of Deku can go plus ultra yourself at home. I can see a lot of you haters jumping on the Deku fan wagon at the end of this arc. I'm calling it now. And I'm talking to you, Golden State Warrior fans in 2015. That's our breakdown and review of episode 4 and 5 of My Hero Academy Season 6. We hoped you liked it. I'm going to post socials and links down below. Click those, join up. Also, we have reviewed all the other episodes of this season. Go and watch those. They're going to be linked at the end of the video. We also have some other series that we've reviewed, such as Mob and Gundam. I'll link that at the end as well. We are TNT. We are Tragic and Tropes.
Debo!
Run that shit, man. Give me that.
Get it!
And we are signing off.
This is madness!